Hello and welcome. You're watching this special Holi edition on Weekend EQ and I'm your host Manisha Meheldar. Well, it's that time of the year for the Festival of Colours, Holi. The colourful Bollywood industry got on the swing of things and played Holi with full gusto. But here's all the fun the festival spread across B-Town. Check it out.
After receiving rave reviews, the Dum Laga Ke Haisha team got together to talk about the success of the story and also to keep the buzz alive. The lead actors Ayushmann Khurrana and newcomer Bhumi Pinderkar made a quirky entry on a scooter and got right down to playing Holi with the media. They also spoke about their favorite Holi memories.
मैं कुछ सालों पहले वृंदावन गई थी होली मनाने. हम एक बहुत ही पुराने टेम्पल के वरांडा में थे. करीब 800,000 लोग होंगे और वहाँ पे बालकनीज बनी हुई थी जहाँ पे खूब सारे पंडित थे जो सब पे रंग फेंक रहे थे, फूल फेंक रहे थे. तो वो बाय फार मेरी सबसे मेमोरेबल होली है.
एक बार कॉलेज के टाइम पर मैं पूरा वाइट बनकर गया था होली खेलने के लिए. फ्रेंड के फार्म हाउस पे गया, वहाँ पर मेरा मोबाइल निकाल लिया गया. मैं स्पेक्स पहनता था उस टाइम पे, वो निकाल ली गई और मुझे उठा के कीचड़ में फेंक दिया था और मेरे मुंह पर अंडे, टमाटर सब कुछ पड़ने लग गए.
Ayushmann wishes it's a safe and clean Holi and here's hoping everyone has a eco-friendly and safe Holi too.
It's Holi time and joining us in the celebration is the gorgeous actress Richa Chadda. Richa, firstly, wishing you a very, very happy Holi. I think you're already a pro at this. Have you done this before?
No, I don't think anybody wants me to do this again either.
Holi means a whole lot of different meanings to different people. What does it mean to Richa?
It reminds me of my childhood when I used to play with all my brothers in the lanes of Delhi. We used to fill balloons from the previous night and hit people from the from the terrace and everything. My first Holi in Bombay, I didn't have too many friends at that time, but I went to a hotel in Juhu where all my theatre buddies were playing Holi, and one of them gave me lassi, saying have some lassi, and obviously it was thandai. And I had it and I don't know what happened. I just left the party and went home and I was very hungry. So I started to make Maggie. I tried to make Maggie for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I realized I didn't put any water in the thing.
What else do you plan to do since it's Holi today?
Well, some of my friends cook. I have this dear friend called Tanuja. She always makes amazing food for Holi, like the traditional food, bedmi aloo and gujia. I think yellow will look nice on you.
To me, okay.
Happy Holi, Manisha.
Thank you, Richa.
Do me a favor, let's play.
There are some laddus also. If you're not very like finicky about that, that is also incomplete without feeding you a little bit of laddu. I'll do it with thoda sa. Wishing all the viewers of Headlines today a very happy Holi from Richa Chadda
and Manisha.
Colors, dance and entertainment. Tevar star Arjun Kapoor also celebrates Holi by shaking a leg on his hit numbers on the small screen.
Low-key weekend at the theatres because Holi traditionally scares filmmakers in withholding their releases. Well, but Coffee Bloom dared to make it to the theatres, and well, it's a romantic drama set in a zone of a coffee plantation starring Arjun Mathur and Sugandha Garg. Well, you must have not heard about this movie, but should you catch it or not? Our entertainment editor Rohit Khilani helps you decide that.
देवानंद, ये क्या है?
कॉफी का पौधा
और उसके नीचे?
जमीन।
To start with, Coffee Bloom is not a commercial film that offers you any masala entertainment. You should know that before you buy the ticket. Dev Anand Karyappa, played by Arjun Mathur, is a wannabe sannyasi. In fact, he's someone who's full of emotions and attachments.
तो तुम सन्यासी बनना चाहते हो? क्यों नहीं बन सकता?
Sometime in the past, he had to sell his family business of coffee plantation in Coorg, but now, after his parents' death, he returns to the same land and finds it resold to Srinivas and his wife Anika, played by Mohan Kapoor and Sugandha Garg.
There is going to be a coffee bloom, baby!
Srinivas is just passionate about coffee plantations but knows nothing about it. So he hires coffee expert Dave to help him with the coffee plantation so that he can enjoy the coffee bloom. But the problem is that his wife Anika and Dave were together in the past. Dave still hopes that he and Anika can get back together.
मुझे छोटा सा एपिसोड तुमने अपने दिल के किसी कोने में बंद करके रखा था, वापस खुल गया तो तकलीफ हो रही है ना?
I love my husband. कहने के लिए नहीं कह रही हूँ, सच है.
The drama in the film is quite gripping and all the three actors perform well. The film is shot beautifully, music by Prasad Ruparel fits perfectly. The pace of the film could have been faster and the running time slightly shorter, which would make it a perfect watch. The long scenes between three characters sometimes becomes monotonous. What's important is that debut director Manu Warrior delivers what the promos promise, and that doesn't happen too often. If you're up for a relaxed weekend viewing, then Coffee Bloom should be your pick. 3 stars for Coffee Bloom. This is Rohit Khilnani for Headlines Today.
While Coffee Bloom made it to the theatres, the fate of NH10 hung mid-air with a tussle with the censor board. The film, produced by and starring Anushka Sharma, finally got a go-ahead. Well, check it out.
ये शहर बढ़ता बच्चा है सर, भूत तो लगाएगा ही। गुड़गांव में जहाँ आखिरी मॉल खत्म होते हैं ना, वहीं आपकी ये डेमोक्रेसी और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भी खत्म हो जाता है।
Anushka Sharma's film NH10 was supposed to hit screens on 6th March, but the CBFC, headed by Pehlaj Nehlani, was unwilling to certify the film. According to reports, the board was not ready to certify the film as it found it too violent. However, the film has finally been given an A certificate and will now hit screens on 13th March.
We've had the screening today and we've got an A certificate with one visual cut and few audio cuts, which we've accepted. As far as we could, we have not compromised with our with the story, with what we're trying to say in the film, and I think somewhere we're happy with what has happened.
NH10 is directed by Navdeep Singh and is Sharma's first film as a producer.
So this is just an interview for the newspaper. I just have a couple of questions. Mr. Grey will see you now.
While Sharma's film will see the light of day, erotic thriller 50 Shades of Grey, which was supposed to hit screens on Valentine's Day, has still not been certified by the censor board in India.
Do you have any interests outside of work?
What about you? I'd like to know more about you.
There's really not much to know about me. Look at me.
According to reports, chances of the film starring Dakota Fanning and Jamie Dornan releasing in India seem slim. The current censor board, headed by Pehlaj Nehlani, assumed office in January this year. Since they've assumed office, they've come down heavily on several films. Entertainment Bureau, Headlines Today.
Well, Amir Khan was out and about supporting various films and special causes. Censor board made a sensational cut. All the politics around dirty politics. And what was Priyanka Chopra doing in LA? Find out.
After the trailer launch of director Shonali Bose's film Margarita with a Straw, that stars actress Kalki Koechlin in a pivotal role, Amir Khan was all praises for cinema with a difference.
It's a very lovely story, very well made film.
The film deals with the controversial subject of ignorance of sexuality for the disabled. So issues with the censor board is an obvious concern.
I feel that, in a country like India, which is a democracy where we have freedom of speech, it would be quite difficult to not allow a film, on unreasonable grounds. I don't think that adults in our country need to be told, need to be kept away from material. They will themselves choose what they want to see and what they don't want.
Whether the film is passed with an A certificate, with or without cuts, is for the censor board to decide. But popular faces like Amir Khan backing this non-commercial film is a positive change for Bollywood. Filmmakers from all walks of life walked the ramp in the glamorous annual Fashion for Charity event organized by prominent BJP member and social activist Shaina NC along with ace designer Manish Malhotra in the week that was. The event was organized to raise funds for underprivileged cancer patients and saw personalities like Niranjan Hiranandani, Anand Rati, Anu Malik, Prasun Joshi and Bollywood superstars Amir Khan and Sonakshi Sinha.
A small message to all those who are fighting cancer today. I think these two young girls show us that this battle can be won. It's a big inspiration.
There were over 10,000 people in the audience at this Cancer Awareness campaign inaugurated by Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis, and the proceeds from the event will be donated to the NGO, the Cancer Patient Aid Association.
सी भाई हमारी एक बहुत बड़ी जीत है। मैं तो इसका बहुत ही छोटा सा हिस्सा बनी हुआ है। इतनी अच्छी आउटकम होती है। आज 10,000 लोग आए थे इस शो के लिए एंड इट्स ऑल गोइंग टू अ गुड कॉज, और हम इसके लिए जितना भी करें वो कम होगा।
It was yet another starry night with Bollywood glamour, but this one actually walked the talk for a good cause. The censor board continued to make headlines in the week that was. The board ordered the makers of Ayushman Khurrana and Bhumi Padnekar starrer Dum Laga Ke Haisha to mute the word lesbian from the film.
मैं घर पे योगा कर लेती हूँ। वो तो दिख रहा है हमें।
A copy of the certificate issued for the film and signed by the board chairperson Pehlaj Nalani surfaced on Twitter.
कला और राजनीति का अनोखा संग।
Patna High Court had stayed the release of Mallika Sherawat's starrer Dirty Politics on Tuesday. The court ordered the makers to remove an objectionable scene which shows Sherawat wrapping herself in the tricolour. But a day after imposing a stay, the court gave permission for the film to be released. The stay was lifted after the producer of the film submitted a written petition which said that the film has been certified by the CBFC. Priyanka Chopra will be essaying the role of FBI agent Alex Weaver in ABC's pilot drama series Quantico. Priyanka had signed a one-year deal with the US-based studio in December 2014. Entertainment Bureau headlines today.
Well, Hunter is an adult comedy produced by Phantom Films. We caught up with Vikas Behel, Anurag Kashyap and Vikramaditya Motwani and got them talking about why they backed the film and what can we expect from it. Check it out.
I'm on the move, I'm on the move, girl.
Hi, I'm Mandar Pungshe. I want to be friends with you.
The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you walk, I want that now.
I'm with the Phantom Trio of Vikramaditya Motwani, Anurag Kashyap and Vikas Behel, and the lucky film that they've chosen to back now is Hunter. Well, in a company where different is the norm, how different did Hunter have to be for you guys to be interested?
It's very different. It's genuinely a wonderful, wonderful film, which we all loved. The moment we all saw it, we just immediately saw it, agreed we were going to do this film. We didn't know how we were going to do it. We just said that we want to do this, and that's it. We just came on board and told Harsh that we're behind you all the way. Right. And we'll figure it out.
Right. And you know, Anurag, considering this is a sex comedy, were there any qualms before picking it up? Any tussles with the censor board you were afraid of?
Nothing. We saw the film. And for me, I saw the film, I was laughing so much. There's no question of anything. When you like something, you love something, you do it.
Don't reject me, I am a learner. मुझे सीखने दो, आँखें सेकने दो. मुझे मिलना है.
तो आ जाओ ना. मेरा घर तो तुम्हें पता है.
Actually, it's called
He's
the
in the business of hunting.
He's in the business of hunting. Whether he's getting the fulfilling the hunt or not, that you'll have to watch the film.
Come on, kill me.
अक्षय के लिए कॉमिक्स लाया था.
कॉमिक्स टिकट लेता है क्या?
Sorry, sir.
This is not a film that's a family film, right? And right now everyone wants to make films for everyone.
No. It is a family.
If you're 18 plus and all in the family, you can all go watch it.
I'm saying just don't bring the kids. Because it's a family film. And I think it's a film about every family too.
Actually, our perception of family is that every family has kids who have not grown beyond 10 years. But there are families where everyone is above 18 and it is totally for that family.
Right, and the film hasn't been certified yet, right? So I'm guessing you're expecting an A. Hope.
It is an A. We are wanting an A. We'll insist on an A.
In fact, if they give
it's
us
not
a
even
UA,
that.
we will still
Because for us, we know it's an adult film.
One last question on the censor board. The list has been put on hold, right? So do you think Hunter is going to benefit from it?
Absolutely.
Not just Hunter, lots of films will benefit from it.
It's a much needed respite coming from the censor board.
Absolutely.
Would you say interim relief or end game?
But that depends, it goes on. But right now, the intention we know is like to make it the end game, which is good.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to us and best of luck for Hunter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
इस तरह वासु की रिमोट चालू करो उसके साथ। नहीं चांस ही नहीं है। इसके साथ नहीं सुधर गया ना।
किसे मिलना है?
India's favorite filmmaker Mani Ratnam is back with his upcoming romantic drama film titled Okay Kanmani. Well, you check out this breezy trailer till I go and take a short break. Come right back.
அடிக்கடி இப்படிதான் பொண்ணுங்க பின்னாடி சுத்துவியா?
பிறந்ததுல இருந்து. சத்தியமா நான் கல்யாணம் பண்ணிக்கவே மாட்டேன்.
Only girlfriends ah?
Only girlfriends.
எங்க அம்மாவை நாளைக்கு வர சொல்லிட்டுமா?
ஏன்?
வீட்ல பார்த்து பேச வேணாமா? நிச்சயம் பண்ண வேணாமா?
நிச்சயமா.
Best-selling author Jeffrey Archer was in India to promote his latest book. Our entertainment editor Rohit Khilani caught up with him and got an exclusive interview with him. Well, here's the master author giving his predictions about the World Cup and more.
Hello and welcome to Headlines Today. I'm Rohit Khilani. Joining me is the best-selling author, Lord Jeffrey Archer. Sir, firstly, welcome to Mumbai.
Thank you very much indeed. It's lovely to be back.
Lovely to be back. Tell us, what do you like about Mumbai, sir?
I think it's the spirit and the energy.
Right.
I love the way it's so bustling. And at last, you can move the car more than 5 miles an hour. You've got all the way up to 7 miles an hour. It's amazing.
So you're here for Mightier Than the Sword. What I want to first ask you is, when you start writing, when you put pen to paper, is the story completely up there or does it open up as you keep writing?
I haven't got a clue what's coming. If I'm lucky, I know 3 pages ahead.
Oh, really?
Very lucky. Sometimes I only know 3 sentences ahead.
Okay.
I'm a storyteller, not a writer.
Okay.
And so it just comes naturally.
Right.
That is a God-given gift.
I also read that Clifton Chronicles will soon be a Hollywood movie.
No, it certainly will never be a Hollywood movie. I hope it'll be a television series.
Okay.
We finished the first hour of script.
Okay.
We have a budget and we have our actors. And we are flying, the people in England who are in charge, the production team, are flying to Santa Monica on March the 17th, 18th,
Okay.
very, very soon, to see 3 major producers. And I had take advice from the great Ronnie, who's one of your great producers. He was very kindly advising me on what I should do in India if we have a television series, and very good advice it was.
How's your experience with Bollywood been? I've been reading the papers. You have met some film producers who are not really film producers.
Well, they're jokers. They go around carrying a book calling themselves producers, and then you're jokers. You stole Cain and Abel, and you stole Not a Penny More, Not a Penny Less. You gave them different titles.
And many more.
Yeah, and many more. Yes.
So I want to ask you about prison diaries. You know, when someone is in a prison, that's the most difficult time, but you use that to write prison diaries. How does that work?
What you need to do is keep fully occupied. So I wrote 1 million words in 1 year and produced 3 books in 1 year. The Clifton Chronicles will only be 1 million words, the whole 7 books. So I have to dedicate time to the writing. Mightier Than the Sword was 1,000 hours of my life.
Yes.
But that was chosen hours and carefully selected time.
We're living in crazy times where ISIS is not just killing people, but recording it on camera, putting it online for the world to see. The world is sitting and watching. How do you see this?
It's a very evil change, and it's the other side of television. When I'm in India, I'm very aware that this is a gentle, thoughtful race, a kind race. They must be shocked, as we are, by any human being thinking that the answer is to cut people's heads off. It isn't the answer.
The World Cup is on. You're a big cricket fan. I would like to hear from you. What is your prediction? Who will win?
Well, England will win.
Come on, sir. That's a
they will only have to win. They have to win
answer.
5 matches in a row.
You're right now in India. Don't you think India has a chance?
India. One of the interesting things about India, the Indian cricket team, is they've become a bunch of Bollywood stars. They're just as good. Kohli's as good as any batsman I've ever seen in my life. He is remarkable. But you've become superstars, and I'm not sure that's a good thing. Because when the match doesn't matter, you're lazy. Now, we come to the World Cup. Suddenly, you're a much better team than you were 6 weeks ago. Right. It's the same 11 people, but they've suddenly decided it's the World Cup.
So
I am going to play better. If your people play as well as they're capable of playing, you'll win. If I had to put money on it, I'd say probably New Zealand.
Oh, really?
They've got a brilliant captain. Don't underestimate South Africa.
Sure.
If A.B. de Villiers is still at the crease at the end of any innings, they will win.
Thank you, and I hope you have a good time in India.
It's very kind. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that's all we could fit into this edition of Weekend EQ. Hope you enjoyed watching us as much as we enjoyed putting it together for you. See you next weekend and have a fabulous weekend ahead. And once again, wishing everyone a very, very happy Holi. And now it's time for me to indulge in some colors.